action. The force of a supernova. Let them taste our fury. Macro cannon, open fire! Now move! Macro cannon, open fire! Helmsman, take us in. Make every shot count! Lance batteries, volley! Let them taste our fury. Make every shot count. Coordinates set. Prepare for acceleration. Bravo! With the force of a supernova! Helmsman, take us in.
A barbaric display. I am surprised we survived.
Ascanumos. Hey, Displays, how you doing, man? What is up? I'm literally about to start the finale, dude. The final mission. Because I've reached the point of return. I'm talking to every single person on the ship. So this is it, dude. This is it, man. Exploring? No, dude. It's literally the start of the final mission, dude. This is me talking to everyone before the final mission kicks off. What for? Oh, you see how they're all gathered around? So basically I'm setting off on the very last mission. So we're the very last dungeon, I think, of the game. So that's the end point, dude. It's a pretty good game, dude. I think you should play it sometime once you play Space Marine. Especially the class building and the combat is sick. Just play on the hardest difficulty, maybe even do the no death challenge. I think you can still continue. Like, it's got like a honor mode, or like Baldur's Gate 3. I'm not sure if the bosses are extra hard, like in Baldur's Gate 3 with honor mode. But the no save might be pretty good. But even if you die, I think you can still continue, but without getting achievements. One day, yeah. No rush, dude. You already own the game. All you need to do is buy the DLCs, and by the time you play it, they'll be cheap as fuck. Escape Sean. I ended up the no romance route, even though I hit on Cassia-chan and you lead. It's a no romance playthrough, dude. So be it. Alright, Victus, let's go.
Even the wicked Xenos were no match for the scourge that has befallen them. How pitiful their empty shells look.
I hope it is not a ploy to lure us in. However, they do appear to be quite dead.
Has he got control over the Necrons?
Keep your wits about you.
My knowledge has its limits. The machine god grants me insight.
I always have a backup plan. Your kind has no right to exist.
Submit and die. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Fuck! This guy can only be damaged from the back. Okay. That's not too bad.
Running by
It's
near
kind of annoying, but I can deal with it.
Request approved. My vow is to serve.
Faith without deeds is a prayer. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor... I'll do it. That is not the Emperor's will.
Undo me.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the weak.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. If it serves your cause.
Are you serious, really? Don't
I
matter.
am not. I understand your intent. I hear you moving no more. This tedium is beneath me. If it serves your cause.
I challenge you, Damget. See. Corpse play. Reassemblement commencing. I hunger for battle. None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father! And is thunder! My strike is ruin! Not undo me.
Be fast.
Time for it.
I'll see to it personally. On it. I'll make it happen.
I understand your intent. I am not.
Who, if not me?
High momentum.
Here's my perfect moment.
If I must. Stop trying, monkey. I will not. I am not your beyond the veil.
But she hasn't got line of sight on the wall.
If it serves your cause.
I'll make it happen.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. I will do my duty. Indeed. At your beck and call. It will be done. My place is at the fore. I will do my duty. Victory is imminent. For Von Valencius. Grey hair, sure hair, an exemplary strike. At your back, target well struck. Indeed, an exemplary strike. It will be done. At your back, grey hair, sure hair.
Yeah, dude.
Victory, an exemplary strike.
He's the boss who can... But these Necrons... I don't know if you remember them from Dawn of War or not. But that's the final... The reveal in the final chapter that you're fighting. And this boss can... This kind of units, they can only be damaged from the back. So I'm trying to position this character at the back so he turns towards him. Because I've taunted him, which will open him up to getting blasted from the back. Nice.
Request approved. The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all. Request approved. Running binary override. The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. I refuse.
And I'm gonna blast this fucker, dude.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak.
I understand your intent. I am not your moving no more.
But your lead doesn't have line of sight. Oh, that's alright.
You cannot force me, Elantak.
The wolf is on the hunt. Wolf! Feel the icy bite of death! See how the wolf... Give this task to someone lesser. Wolves reign! Cops play! None can...
Hell yeah, dude. This guy is a space marine, dude. He's so OP. That's why I made Argenta pretty much a copy of him. So pretty much my team is... So this is my character, right? So my character is essentially buffing other people and giving them extra turns. Which is really good, because extra turns on the main damage dealers is crazy. Then there's this guy, Abelard, if you remember. He's the main tank. He can tank range, to dodge, he parries, and he can taunt. So, he's just the tank, the distraction. But his parries are pretty useful, because the weapon I've given him, the parries, they stun. Not stun, but immobilize. They root the target. Then there's Pascal. Pascal is a grand strategist. He lays these areas on the ground, which buff. And he also does some other buffing. And he has plasma AoE attacks, so he's not that bad either. Then I have your lead. Your lead is just my fucking crit sniper build. It's crazy. And then there's Agenta and Alpha, which are basically the same. I made them the same. They're just AoE room clearers with their bolter weapons. They can fire like 20 shots in a row and obliterate things in a room, so they're the trash clearer, but they also do pretty fucking good damage on single target boss. So it's just pretty good build. I say that, but I think it's pretty hard to fuck builds up in this game, because you can pretty much have any skill. And you can also respec at any time, you know.
It's as good as done. On it.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Consider this a taste of what's to come. Who, if not me?
Power resides in the will of the righteous. As the Emperor... God, Emperor, move through me. Be the fire
So just
in
put
my
rapid
heart.
fire on, and then just do the AoE burst.
I'll do it.
Even with low hit chance, it's pretty fucking good. But the closer I am, the more hit chance there is.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
And against a boss, it just all goes on the single
Guided by
target
faith.
and shreds them. Like this.
Doubt is for the weak. My Emperor! As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deed.
Like shredded, dude.
Searching is my observance. This explorator is
Rise
blessed
to
with
the top or get
multifunctionality.
left in the dust.
Holy shit, 3 shots. Oh, okay.
I always keep my options open.
Operation successful.
Is there money to be made? You don't belong in this galaxy.
Submit and die.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Doubt is for the...
Significant.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor...
Commencing. The Messiah knows all, comprehends all. My vow is to serve. Cogitation fails. Is favorable. Request approved. The Messiah knows all, comprehends all. Request I venerate you, machine spirit. Insignificant. Running binaric override.
If I must. No weakness is hidden from my sight. Beyond the veil.
Protocols.
You moving? No more. No weakness is hidden from my sight. If it serves your cause. I am not your Zeus pet monkey.
Our foes reach. Disgrace.
I understand your intent.
By the wood side, perish!
see to it personally. It's as good as done. I'll make it happen.
What would be machine on the tank? I don't fucking know, man. I think there's something I'm missing regarding that.
I'll see to it personally.
The Triarch is eager.
A tactically sound approach. At your beck and call, I will do my duty. At your beck and call, it will be done. Victory is imminent. Indeed.
I'll do it. As the Emperor... Faith without deeds is worthless.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Running binaric override. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. My vow is function successfully terminated. Request approved.
Fortune favors the swift. I am not your Zeus pet monkey.
I don't like that. So it shall be. Cubs! Out of your bones! Wolves reign! See? Worthy instrument! The fame-hungry come. So it shall be. You will not undo me.
You should feel honored to witness this.
I'll do it. I will not. As the Emperor... I'll do it. This is why I was chosen. Doubt is for the Emperor. chosen.
Metal has failed.
I refuse.
Strike is a prayer. As the Emperor commands, I act.
We are infinite.
No weakness is hidden.
Reanimation protocols failing. I challenge you, damn get. None can not undo me. The dynasty will rise again.
I move swiftly to strike. I am not your Xenos pet monkey. This field is beneath me. I understand that favors the swift.
High momentum.
What the fuck?
Keep your wits about you.
Apparently you can... Hey Token, how you doing? Apparently you can I was not able to decrypt the language of the Necrons. How? I explored everything. Maybe I failed a test somewhere.
Let us not dawdle.
This is the final dungeon, dude. Where we left off yesterday. It is guaranteed finale now, because before I left for this mission, I had to talk. They were all gathered around the bridge, and I could talk to all the NPCs. Is that a monolith? That's a Necron monolith, right? Well, looks like a monolith.
I always have a backup plan.
He's created copies of me. So is he using Necron technology to create copies of... I don't know what the fuck he's doing, to be honest. Fuck, I picked the wrong option.
Close ranks.
You'll regret standing against me.
I see. So the righteous, if you go full dogmatic, you partner up with Argenta. Cursed, you go with Adira.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it.
Alright.
As the Emperor... Emperor! Doubt is for the weak. This is why I was chosen! Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor shields me.
Backline here.
Running binary override. The spiritual prognosis is favorable.
Front line on these guys. So
Running
they're dead.
binary override.
Maybe I need to kill the Adira first. She'll be fucking long.
My vow is to serve.
60. French line is French line.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Request approved.
They who discern the future own the battlefield.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I forget. Because UTC is plus 12. That's not, you know, I'm not a day ahead, unlike you Americans. So, if the dates listed were UTC, I was, yeah, off. But yeah, fair enough. It's all good.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
I'll get it next year, man. I'm not it.
I must. If it's so. I understand. This tedium is beneath me.
Is on the hunt.
Oh, Aegis, oh, Emperor.
So it shall be. In disguise. Fenris, Hilda! My instincts tell me to refuse. I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument! Feel the icy bite of death! Become the All-Father's worthy instrument!
Damn,
Is
dude.
all but gone.
That copy destroyed.
My bones still stand.
The dogmatic one.
Forward. With purpose.
Fuck, your lead is dead.
One step ahead. Don't you dare leave us now! Contemplate your weakness.
Let us make a
Yeah.
tyrant out of this disgusting
They're wrecking.
Xeno scum.
Now we're good. Yeah, all good.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. At your beck and call. I'm not interested. I will do my duty.
On it. Who if not me?
Deliver us.
The All-Sire knows all, comprehends all. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
He's as good as done.
I am a savant of destruction. Happening.
I'll see to it personally. Another enemy down.
Running vulnerability analysis successful. My vow is to serve.
Follow my lead. At your beck and call.
How the fuck is it dodging, dude?
Indeed. It will be done. I will do my duty. It will be done.
I won't compromise my principles. On it. My gut tells me it's a bad idea. I'll make it happen.
Request of high venerate you machine.
It's still staring. Consider this a taste of what's to come.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Running binaric override. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Request
Our esteemed Magos has fallen.
Fuck.
Our foes reek of cowardice. Wolves reign! Don't dishonor the wolf with such... My strike is ruin! Cubs play! I hunger for battle. Ah! None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father. So shall it be.
Fuck. These guys are wrecking me.
Oh, this can't be happening. Did the All-Father take your sight or your mind?
Here's my perfect moment.
See how the wolf succeeds. Wolf fight of death. This can't be happening. I will carve runes out of your bones. Flame-hungry come. So shall it be. Wolves. None can is thunder. My strike is ruin. See how
Alright. That's pretty fucking bad. Alright, let me heal everyone first.
Join me in prayer. Ministration is a holy task. The pain will subside.
I must. Thank you.
Let me tend to your wounds.
The healing is much appreciated.
Be strong. Greater trials lie ahead.
integrity factor increased.
the pain will subside.
No Medicae needed. Just give me some milk.
Well, let me level up my characters. Go a bit defensive.
The light of terror shines for us.
Ooh, to be able to Argenta, she can use that. That's a big fucking boost buff for Argenta.
I always keep my options open.
Error. Making adjustments.
Is there money to be made? Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
My knowledge has its limits.
plasma weapon. Yeah, that is pretty good.
The machine god grants me insight.
Keep your wits about you. I always have a backup plan.
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
A monolith? What the fuck?
What a shameful failure.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
The Emperor favors me today. I better myself through my service.
Alright.
The Emperor sets my path.
Pascal.
That is not the Emperor's will.
Is there money to be made?
Alright, Argenta.
I woke up with a feeling of wonder.
We function as one.
Camera, dude. Like it's happened at the battle, I presume. The monolith.
Let us not dawdle.
It's a shot, apparently. So he needed stars to beat the shot. Music. Yeah, the music in this game in general is pretty good. It's very theme-fitting. And this one accompanies a lot of plot moments when there is conspiracy or heresy or something, you know, happening. he executed a lot of humans. Because to power this Necron artifact, he's feeding them dead suns. And all these systems with the sun stolen out of them have its whole life, essentially. Well, die as a result. Without that source. That's what Heinrich said, the companion, that the Inquisition is full of problems. To carry out their role as Inquisitors, they either tend to lean heretical, like use whatever powers they can in the name of the Emperor, especially since they deal with heresy, they are exposed to it more than anyone else. Or they go the path of full zealot, there's no in between. So that's why I think the next game is called Dark Heresy, which is you being an Inquisitor. So that might be pretty cool.
I'll make an example out of you.
For the Emperor!
Bro, this is pretty fucking bad. Eliminate the Rogue Trader. Oh, that is why they made me area transition, because of this boss fight. Okay, I'll pass. You'll use there. Oh fuck, my character doesn't have reach. Actually, no, they probably have. The Technoclass probably have plasma guns, so they're pretty fucking bad because... Well, this will be quite tricky. Let me save. So if I fuck up this battle, I don't have to redo the dialogue.
Running by direct override. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. My vow is to serve. Request approved. Desire condemns you. Running by no significant value.
I'll do it. Rejoice in battle! Doubt is for the weak. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. Faith without deeds is worthless. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone! I'll do it. Work is a prayer.
Oh, because I don't fucking. Oh no, oh no.
Flesh is weak, yet
Okay, I need to
iron
take him out.
pain.
Oh, shit. Yeah. A melee character is always. No! What? Pascal, thank god, he's surviving.
If I must.
I might take out reinforcements, maybe. That'll be probably better.
I will not.
Fortune favors the swift.
I am not your... I understand your...
No weakness is hidden from my sight.
This tedium is beneath me.
I'll need to send
Let's
Abelard
get
in
to
there.
it. Wolves reign! The wolf is on the hunt. Cubs play. No! Feel the icy bite of death! So it shall be. By the wolf's eye, perish! Is thunder! My strength is ruin! Wolves, I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument!
39, okay.
Who if not me? I refuse.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. If I must.
Fortune favors the swift.
I am not your...
I deal death with my hands. No weakness is hidden from my sight.
This tedium is beneath me.
I'll make it happen. It's as good as your end was inevitable.
502? Fuck, that. I didn't expect that much damage.
On it. Who if not me?
Momentum.
My heart sings with the thrill of battle.
Accept your lot.
Alright.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Now two.
I
Damage
understand your intent. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. I am not...
Ancestors guide me. I hear you moving no more.
the swift. This tedium is beneath me. Ancestors, guide me! If it serves your cause. No weakness is hidden from my sight. I am not your ancestors, guide me. If it serves your cause.
I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally.
Out of my way!
Just a minor setback. My place is at the fore. Victory is imminent.
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart!
Hold on!
He'll have a phase 2 or some bullshit, right?
My competencies are not that universal.
Backline.
My vow is to serve. Running binaric override. Request approved. Running binaric override. Request approved. The undesired knows all, comprehends all.
What's the plasma rating?
My vow is to serve. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
It's completely shot.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Yeah, he's doing some phase 2 bullshit, dude. What a little bitch.
Negligible.
Cobb's play! None can do better than a warrior of the old. Carve runes out of your bones!
Right, this is phase 2. Let me save here as well.
No, it is too early. The yoke must be activated, or all is lost.
Yeah, just let him activate it, you know. Is that a Necron Overlord? Oh, that's a god or some bullshit, dude. Is that the origin, one of the original Necrons? What kind of nerd?
Case of entropy.
Your kind has no right to exist.
Okay, game auto save. Let me save here just in case. What is this guy? 17,000. Teleports the enemy to random positions across the battlefield. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Gonna lead you actually back there.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it.
Why is he not taking damage? Strong says copy 680 to take damage. I don't know.
Doubt is for the...
This are unraveling.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. It's why I was chosen. This is unacceptable.
The threads of purpose are unraveling.
Let's go.
Activating calculated fury algorithm. Request approved.
Who's gonna be in? Some flying you.
Running binary override. Request approved. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols. My vow is to serve. The Omnissiah has equations of integrity. Your life is an inevitable variable. Running binary override. Computation fails.
I move as if unseen. If I must. You cannot force me, Elantak. I am not your Xenos pet monkey. This tedium is slip beyond the veil. No weakness is hidden from my sight. I deal death with my hands. Swift and silent. guide me. I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
I'll put you right next to
A
me.
tactically
Taunt him.
sound approach. Indeed. It will be done. I will do my duty. It will be done. Victory is imminent. It will be done.
I challenge you, Damget.
I'll make it happen. On it.
If it serves your... No weakness is hidden from my sight.
Alone and with
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
You should feel honored to witness this.
I approach the designated position. I am not your Xenos pet monkey. This tedium is beneath me. If it serves your cause. If I must. If it serves your cause. Fortune favors the swift. Ancestors guide me.
Can you stop missing 95% of shots? That is rigged, man.
This tedium is... If it serves your fortune favors the swift. I am not...
Grey hair, go ahead.
That is beneath me. I understand your intent.
I won't compromise my principles.
I hunger for battle. See how the wolf succeeds.
Bro, that is not good, man.
Wolves reign.
I pushed his face.
Cubs play. So it shall become the All-Father's worthy instrument.
I don't have turns when I pushed his face, so I'm gonna get fucked over now.
None can stand his thunder. My strength is ruin.
Well, that is fucking bad now. And your lead is gonna take damage.
This is in battle. Oceans bleed.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak.
Damage is star.
Fuck, he died. Pascal died, dude.
Ancestors, guide me! I am not your Xenos pet monkey. If I must. I am not your no more! This another soul lives beyond the veil. You will pay an even greater price!
Pascal died, dude. Fuck's sakes.
Field medicine at its finest. I will do my duty.
Because I use plasma weapons and plasma weapons have a chance of
At your
blowing
beck
up,
and call.
I probably went overboard with the attacks. I should not. I meant to not attack this soon.
We'll rule the stars themselves. It will be done. An exemplary strike. At your back, grey hair, your hand.
The threats prove so marvelous.
Target well struck. Victory is imminent. Grey hair, your hand. Go.
It's as good as done.
At your back, target well. That's not the Seneschal's job. I'd rather not.
I'll see to it personally.
Reality is a tapestry.
Who if not me? On it.
Momentum.
Here's my
Exemplary strike.
Fall, creatures!
Why didn't she attack him?
I will
Oh,
not.
I don't fucking know.
I'll make it happen.
See how the wolf succeeds!
Alright. The wolf.
Comes play. So it shall be. Wolves reign. None can...
My reckoning will be swift!
Unshattered divinity.
Fuck. Well, that's not good. Kind of could have used Pascal there.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Rejoice in battle!
If it serves your cause. If fortune favors the swift, I will that with my hands.
I have suffered
I am not your...
severity of annihilation.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Indeed. It will be done. Victory is imminent. I will do my duty. I'm not interested. Someone else can do this. Indeed.
Increasing movement of integrity.
You pay a great price.
Damage is stalled.
I'll see to it personally. Who if not me?
I understand. I hear you moving no more.
Accept your...
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
On it. Consider this a taste of what's to come.
A shattered divinity.
Injured.
What else?
Exile. It's not ended yet. If it serves your cause, I am not your... If it serves your cause, ancestors guide me.
Hey, seriously, die, bro.
At your beck and call. It will be done. At your beck and call. I'd rather not. Indeed. That's not the Seneschal's job.
Abominable filth is down.
Fuck. You're really died, dude. Fuck.
I'll see to it. The best defense is a good offense. Here's my perfect moment.
The threads of purpose are unworldly.
Wait! I can't take my turn. Didn't I replace?
Echoes then. Gone.
Time to redouble our efforts.
I thought I took his place with Argenta. What was the point of doing that? I have no idea, man. And now there's another shot copy. Fuck. Well, whatever. If that's the case, so good.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. Someone else can do this. At your beck and call. Victory is imminent.
The world of centuries is past in a night.
You should feel honored to witness
Reality is a tapestry of contradictions.
it's as good as done.
What do you mean no suitable part of the target?
I'd rather not.
Who if not me? My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
A prominence cannot damage a star.
Make it happen.
Wolves rage!
What? Fuck! The reload. I forgot about that.
Moments of integrity.
He's getting more fucking copies each turn. I might be in an unwinnable scenario here because they died. Oh well, time to reload. A phase push at the wrong time. Well, not that really. Just your lead died. Cause they do line AoE, so I've got to stagger them all over the place. And for some reason I can't really do damage to them in the first turn anyways. Fuck knows why, but such is the case apparently.
As the tactical imperative dictates, my vow is to serve. Running binaric override. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Request approved. The scriptural prophets focus on my vow is to serve. Running binaric override. Request approved. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. My vow is to serve. Wasn't
You bite like a bomb!
Is really attack? No. Dang it.
If I must. I am not your Xenos pet monkey. This tedium is beneath me. I understand your intent to death with my hands. I am not your Xenos pet
Dude, are you
monkey.
fucking serious? 95% misses that bullshit, man. Well, how? 295% misses. That is horseshit. That is horseshit.
It will be done. At your beck and call. Indeed. I will do my duty.
Ah, well,
Victory is
it
imminent.
what it is, I suppose. We've got to stand out of its way somehow.
I'll see to it personally.
That's 100% miss. What the fuck are you?
If it serves your cause.
I have no fucking idea what's happening here. 100% miss is bullshit.
On it. I won't stand for it.
Dude, for fuck's sake, dude, that's... I don't think it's hitting the ball. Maybe it is, but I don't know.
The fame-hungry come. A wound, I didn't notice. Cubs play. So it shall be. Reality. None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father. Cubs play. Feel the icy bite of death! My hand is thunder! My strike is ruin!
Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the weak. The Emperor's judgment. I am his will made manifest.
I'll do it.
Now it's rapid fire. Deal buff.
High momentum.
As the Emperor...
Damage a star.
I'll do it.
Faith without...
A fleeting moment of integrity.
Doubt is for the weak.
Let the cycle be discontinued.
Alright, let's put gloves
The
on.
scriptural prognosis is favorable.
I don't want to damage it too much second time. I kind of want to face it at the right time.
Explorers know one route. Forward. Running binary override. Request approved. The Omnissiah knows all. Comprehends all.
I'll just reset his heat points for now.
Fractured echoes there.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. If it serves your cause. No weakness is hidden from my sight. Stop trying, monkey. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
My place is at the fore. It will be done. That's not the Seneschal's job. At your beck and call. I will do my duty. At your beck and call. Someone else can do this.
I don't need luck. I have strategy.
Alright, inspire and
I'll make it happen.
more damage.
I won't compromise my principles.
Ancestors, guide me!
No.
This tedium is no weakness is hidden from my sight.
I'll see to it personally.
Pay with your blood in the name of Kaela Mensha Kane!
Here's my perfect moment.
Alright.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
about that.
If I must, I am not your Xenos pet monkey. I understand your intent. I am not your Xenos pet monkey. This tedium is beneath. I am not your... Another soul slips beyond the veil. Ancestors guide me. If it serves you. I understand. No weakness is hidden from my sight.
Alright, that's the final push. Came around this time.
I deal death with my hands. I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Wait, fuck! I accidentally skipped a turn. That is bad.
The wolf is on the hunt.
That is bad, man.
See how the wolf succeeds! So shall it. Bite of death!
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. As the Emperor commands, I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Controlled shot, so I don't...
As the Emperor commands, I act.
84%.
Is a prayer. Power resides in the will of the righteous. With you, my Emperor! I'll do it. For you, my Emperor! This is why I was chosen. As the Emperor commands, I act.
GG, dude. Just a matter of turn order. Like, there is some little turn order manipulation. Especially with Grand Strategist abilities and... But that yearly timing with the ultimate, that was a great timing. Yo, dude. I think this is the ending, dude. Theodora, what the fuck are you doing here, bitch? You shall bend to my will. Still don't know what the fuck Nomos is, man. He's like another Necron? Fuck, I don't know. He'll become a shield. Will it be under my control? Deliver the final blow. I shall consign you to oblivion without end. You shall bend to my will. Destroy the yoke and I'm ready to serve. Destroy it, dude. That is the only certainty in this world. It was a boss, the final boss that I killed. It's pretty simple in 40k. If you don't understand it, destroy it for the Emperor. The Catan Pog, dude. Look at my Chad character, dude. The Catan shot was destroyed. The shadow of calamity threatening the Cronus expanse. Should the ancient god ever be unshackled has been lifted, at least for the time. Gathering its bleeding worlds together again, the Rogue Creator dared to build something more noble and civilized in the expanse. A haven for those drifting and unprotected in the strict hierarchy of the Imperium. It would be an unbound frontier where freedom and compassion were not wholly extinct. Damn, dude, that is the Iconicos Chad ending. Yet cruelty, intolerance, and corruption grew like pestering so throughout the sector. Well, you can't avoid it with humanity. Only the Rogue Creators, constant oversight, could keep the pestilence at bay. It is what it is, that's how humanity is. The Imperium could not forgive such insolent deviation from the order prescribed by Holy Terra. The Von Valencian dynasty was accused of the seditious formation of their own empire. An invasion fleet gathered, and the lifespan of the young Topia. Fuck, I got killed, dude, by... The ideals of the iconoclast Reem Schwarzer was committed to were alien, which is humanity, and compassion, were alien to the Imperium but close to the hearts of many in the Expanse. Anyone who could not resolve a dispute or was denied justice rushed to the palace of Rome Praetor in search of mercy. Rumors and stories of his humanitarian rule formed the foundation of the Valencian school of philosophy. The sect united commoners and aristocrats in the belief that the Imperium to flourish, it should stop seeing its subjects as mere tools. The dangerous heresy was denounced in many systems, but persecutions only hardened and multiplied its followers. Damn, dude. So my emperor died, but I left a seed, potentially, by being an iconoclast that would maybe change the Imperium for the good, but most likely will be crushed over time and forgotten. Having learned Incendiary Corner. Hey, these backgrounds are pretty cool, by the way. On football, Incendiary Corner, I let go for canonical deal. Relinquishing the reins of power, she secluded herself on a course to world. The time of purge is past, and with it, the time of law and order. What the fuck? What did this bitch do, dude? She was going overboard as a zealot, lawful zealot, and she went the complete opposite, abandoning it in its time of need. And her domain gradually devolved into a nest of criminals and pirates. After openly embracing the patron of the Skull God, Caligus Winterscale swept over the expanse, bombing peaceful planets and destroyed warships. His dynasty's realm became a nest of piracy and heresy that required immediate purging. Yeah, I should have killed him. He was not a good leader. I should have put him down, to be honest, in that ending. I knew I should have. He needed to die and be replaced. Thanks to the patronage of the Von Valencia's dynasty, the cult of Saint Driscus was successful in spreading its influence. Overshadowed, the cult of other saints lost their followers and faced a harsh choice: slip into obscurity or sphere allegiance. And the chaplain took over, who was at quest on footfall. With the resolve of an experienced warfarer, he steered the cult and even led his fellow believers on military expeditions against brigands, enforcing order and converting depraved captives to faith. That's kind of good. The deal struck by the Cognizance fleet and the Von Valencia's Tennessee replenished the exploratories' dwindling supplies and allowed them to embark on a rapid and unrelenting expansion campaign. With powerful bases established in the expanse, the Omnissiah scouts bravely ventured forward towards unnamed star with the same drive that propelled their ancestors to explore the expanse itself. That's good. The schism of discontinuing the cycle, which was Bascul's story with Amaranth, which he was. The Civil War was over. The explorators started down the dangerous paths of need comprehension, creation, and revision of procedures and algorithms. The fleet was united and its unity was ready to stare down any horrors. Okay. Magus Opticon 2, one of the first to hail the return of the Omnissiah, took the hand, and he crushed any renegades. I didn't complete. These were the pirates. This was a pirate faction. And the pirate trader, this chick. The crisis in the expanse dealt a serious blow to the business interest of the Fellowship of the Void. Having no powerful allies, they retreated into darkened frontier systems. The hard life they faced, they forced them into new tribes, furious while then willing to do anything for survival. This war's return and retake had once been theirs. They will die. They were scummy pirates anyways. The first command that Ryza took issued complete extermination of the worshippers of the Dark Gods. They wanted to work under the law as mercenaries and traders, and the Imperial Navy destroyed them. But I should have probably finished her reputation. Casablanca mission. I should have put the other chick in charge, not him. They just ran the, criminal. It's a criminal mission. Raiding. Okay. They just grew powerful, I suppose. And the Imperial Navy became part of the increasingly allied with Von Valencia's dynasty, knowing they would be richly rewarded. And they even entered the dynasty's service. And Charter's captain founded the merchant company, excelling in trade and escort fleet. After 3 decades, he traveled to the Maw to return to the Imperium in hopes of obtaining the fabled warrant of trade. Or he wanted to become a rogue trader himself. Okay. When the rogue traders apostasy. How do you pronounce that word? Apostasy?
Apostasy.
Yeah, okay. Being a good guy, was it? Well, I knew it went against the way workings of the Imperium, yet I still pushed that path, I suppose. The Battle of Darkonos ended in resounding defeat. The crucial reason of the defeat was the extraordinarily high-potential captains who betrayed their oath and deflected to the rogue trader's side. Darkonos grew, that's my capital city, and prospered until it became the capital of the Kronos Expanse. It became the bastion of order. Kieva-Gamma was the industrial planet where heretic Mechanicus cults took over. Or got corrupted, rather. It's washed off its stain of its former fun and became known as a pious and productive world. The enthroned Null Caliph drew millions of pilgrims. Hawk. Janus was my food planet. The xenospirits were exercised and the wildernesses was subdued. The fields grew until they covered the entire planet and billions of tons of provisions were harvested there. It became the breadbasket, the expanse. And it took in refugees from everywhere. I suppose you need workers. I did let Winter Scales dynasties people rest there. After the crisis passed, the refugees started to return to their home planets and reclaim their lost worlds. Okay. Vibos was the prison planet. The mines grew deeper and deeper. And soon the planet became the darkest and the most frightening colony of the expanse, the final stop for exile and the damned. The brutal, hardened inhabitants of the Death World feared neither humans nor horrors, knew no mercy, and were known as the most fearsome fighters in the sector, who had traded their lives for the right to leave the eternal darkness of the mines. I thought I would set them down. I did set them down that path with a choice. I wanted fighters. Yeah, the righteous, that was the harsh Vivos became the land of trials capable of testing one's righteousness. That is the specific path I chose for it. The repentant and the zealous alike flock there to be purified and toughened by its horses and despair. In the ominous halls of the Fortress of Penance, the grim guard was established. An order, oh yeah, Crusaders, that's what I wanted. An order of Crusaders who guarded the purity of Expanse, renowned for their tenacity and feared for their unyielding fanaticism. Foulstone, that was the very first one, I don't remember. I just blew it up at the start. Foulstone earned into a spiritual center of the Expanse. I suppose I did that. I don't remember much to do with it though. Rulers meant there to be anointed for greatness, criminals for penance, and the righteous for encouragement, as there was no end to them inside. Treasures and influence quickly corrupted the supreme hierarchs of Foulstone, turning them into a coterie of cynical egotists anointed by greed. I probably shouldn't have done that. I did pick a certain few options that could bribe the user's bribes. As it, like, the Ecclesiary could be bribed it. As they did dirty deeds under the cover of holy vestments, their power steadily grew. It is hardly surprising that they recognize the blood relationship between the patrons of the Von Valences dynasty and the Saint Ignatius itself. Edge of daybreak, with the fall of their unholy patron, the cult perished, everyone was hunted down and killed. The word bearers, that is the religious Space Marine chapter, which tried to worship the Emperor, and then they turned to Chaos Gods because they were religious zealots, and the Chaos Gods gave them immediate boons, so they probably fell into heresy there. The word bearers retreated to the depths of the Immaterium. The last act of vengeance was a bloody assault on footfall. The populace of several asteroids were exterminated and enslaved, and the statue of the God Emperor was badly damaged. After recovering from Cora's regime, having learned a bit of lesson, Buladlim created the Football Partisans militia for order. The changes that Von Valences dynasty brought to the football endured on the station long after. The new regime on football was less harsh than Cora's dictatorship, but it still managed to give the station the appearance of a lawful colony of the Imperium. After years of persecution, the crime lords realized it was more profitable to make criminals legally. So they installed themselves in the high-ranking positions as wardens and bureaucrats. This only increased their greed and thirst for blood. Left without a son, the right card system seems to exist. Oh, this was the planet I blew up actually. Because the sun got stolen. Okay, no. Frigid planets spun away into the darkness, no longer held by the gravitational pull of the star. A century later, a fragment of Rykard Norris entered the Forbidden system and was snared by void miners. A piece of its rock was delivered to footfall with reverence and used in the restoration of the God Emperor's statue. Passera. Oh, that's the planet with the cursed mineral from the Lex Imperialis DLC. So destroying that cursed mineral pretty much cursed the planet. Okay. Rumors of the remains of Eldari craft world. Well, I did finish, that's true. Half a century later, the Expanse scrambled to the echo of Eldari war songs. The children of Syrian had come to avenge the death of the Craftsful Tudrak. It's not even my fault, dude, it was Theodora's fault, but it is what it is. I suppose I failed to make peace, which would have prevented this. Their woeful retribution lasted many decades until both races were war-worn and out of blood to spill. The Spirit Monolith, which this was the Cassius, purified by the Harlequin group on the Clone World, was hidden from the insatiable eyes of the monkey by raging rock storms. Okay, everyone avoided it. Who the fuck is this guy? I don't... Oh, this was the big bad leader of Gamora. Somewhere on the underside of reality lay Kimura. After the road race, the dimensional rifts opened around the spirits of the Reaving Tempest, flooding the streets of Kimura with demons. The cable of the Black Heart managed to stop it. This was a decision I made. I could have. The consequence would be the demons and the Drukhari would also raid human worlds in vengeance and to escape it, but it also destroyed them, I suppose. The fall of the cable of the Reaving Tempest shattered Kimura. The elites set up their squabbles and found a new game entry called the Domain of Archon Ramirez. Okay. The dimensional gate leading to the Necron Tomb worlds was sealed. But the Necrons were still there, obviously. Letus? What the fuck was Letus? You don't fucking remember. Following the destruction of Letus, Rogue Trader Warhammer and Sears directed part of his tide towards restoring Cronus expanse worlds that had suffered from Xenos, Poetics, and Horrors of the Void. This was a decision I made in Lex Imperialis DLC. Many of them only survived thanks to the aid. All the broad gesture was met by and understanding of the aristocrats. Some years later, the world to which the tide had been distributed was struck by a ghastly disease that come to be known as the Letus Curse. So it could, because the tide was meant to the Imperium, could be the Emperor's Curse, but who knows. Ooh, Vox Master, now we're getting to the companions. Yeah, well, these are the ship crew, really, not the companions yet. The voice of Vox Master Victus. Her body was built into the bridge itself, fucking hell. She taught many generations. Master Hamza was the privilege of rest. And restored his ability to sleep. Okay, that's good. This guy ended up being quite loyal. Gen Restornic saw permission to retire. And he ended up, damn, the orphans, given excellent education and were eager to serve the one but existence nice. Jocasta Sawback served as her zeal faded, because she literally tried every form of violence to keep the ship under control, I suppose. Zachary was that astropath. He took personal apprentices again. Oh, he redeemed himself, I suppose. He protected his acolytes this time. Last time he cursed them, and that was the whole subplot with them. In the DLC. Who the fuck is this guy, man? Oh, Higher Overseer of Vivo 6 rendered his duties with the zeal unfathomable. Oh, this was the guy, the leader of the Lex Imperialis, who mistakenly tried to attack him at the end. sent him to Vivo 6 to serve as controller of the prison planet. Under his leadership, the penal world became a paragon of order, and the place of incarceration that criminals feared more than death. He preferred solitude, but allowed Solomon to visit. Urban Drive Stem. Who the fuck is this guy, man? Oh, he was the governor on Darkness. He cared more about preserving the influence of his line than the well-being of the protectorate. And he lost the governor's seat. And his house fell into obscurity as a result. Got cracked, missed the moment she missed her family. Oh, the Kiev-Gamma family. And that house fell into ruin as well. Saubak was loyal, finding little affection, he stayed true to himself. That's good at least. Members of House Viserion served the dynasty faithfully. But now they became powerful aristocrats and become pampered and idle. Clementia Viserion, daughter of Abelard, executed Aegeus irreproachably. And after a century, she left and became a first mate on a great ship. Branches of House Gabrak and Viserion become intertwined after the marriage of Astatia and Vicent. Their marriage produced no children. The retribution nectar of Oblivion promised a world creator arrived when relentless their revenges. Oh, that's the end of the because I failed to convince the Eldari to leave peacefully. After months of searching, they found the returns of Achilles and the Betrayer. Drukari artifacts and records discovered beside him indicated that he had been compromised. That's good. The old Slit Malice. Who the fuck was that dude? Oh, that's the Slit, yeah, the serpent-like being who made fight in the arena for me and I spared him. He did not returning to Komorra. He took to piracy. Goddess Cattle. I don't remember him. He was writing a book or something. I remember meeting him in the bar. Adelia Bellado. Oh yes, I gave her control of the... There was a subplot on Footfall with her where I gave her control of the dynasty even though she was just a kid at the time. And everyone else was power hungry. And she was protected by the chaplain. The ship never once fired on a civilian vessel. Nice, dude. The secret of the Genestealer cult was laid bare. A wave of purges with enraged rabble and planetary guards massacring thousands of those appearance diverged from the true human form. Well, it is what it is. Sadly, they had to be put down to protect the sector as a whole. Now we don't get companions, Abelard. Having completed his last journey with the Lord Captain, Abelard Vasarian, with the gracious permission of the Road Trader, left his coach as seneschal and took over the helm of his large family. House Vasarian rose above its rivals and never again was the target of persecution. Even after his teen patriarch died, years later in the bed surrounded by grieved loved ones. Nice. Abelard's shining memory was blinded only by the rumors of creeping madness in the toilet of life. Many said he had seen his tan seneschal talking to someone unseen in a voice filled with unusual tenderness and sorrow. That's because when we were captured by the Drakari, they tortured him and he saw his dead wife again. Fair enough. Sister Argenta made no secret of the great respect and gratitude she felt towards the Lord Captain. Yet duty compelled her to leave on Valencia's retinue. With the blessing of the Excelsior, she founded a minor order of Adeptus Sororoi class, the Order of the One Star. United around the keeper of the sacred relic, its sisters protected the faithful from the dangers still lurking in the expanse. The wider order and its courageous founder very quickly became heroes of legend, instilling hope and inspiration in the hearts of Terra's faithful children. Nice, Steve. Yet the conflict between the Imperium and the head of the Warhammer dynasty could not affect the young order. Some sisters demanded Argenta denounce a former commander. For what? For being an iconoclast? Unable to choose between the order she had created and the person without whom she could never complete her journeys, she stepped down from her position and went into exile. Despite everything, the love for her among the people of Expanse only grew. Argenta would become the heroine of songs and tales. For centuries to come, a radiant angel who would appear in the darkest hour to protect innocents from the forces of darkness. Kibela. I rejected her because she was blood crazy. Vizier Cabell of the Bloodstone Web guided her cult along its old paths and remained faithful through tradition. As before, the Bloodstone Web cultists led ascetic lives and brought death to those who had been marked by the Undying One. However, nothing is unchanging. A momentous event profoundly impacted the Bloodstone Web, the discovery and miraculous return of the lost relic, a card from the Emperor's Herald. The Vizier performed a reading and the Emperor showed a new goal to put the blessed deck back together. Only in its entirety could it reveal the great and dark future that awaited the Corona experience. The Bloodstone Web read the portents, and the Holy Search commenced. What? Oh, Matt's Erebus, or her brother, was a loyal and dutiful servant of the Road Trader. He went on to become an outstanding bridge officer and a true White Wolf. He never saw his family again. Okay. Heinrichs, the former interrogator of the Order's unit, stripped the mentor of the Lord and pushed up the mentor's death. Receiving both the Inquisitor's rosette and the duty of defending the sector from the hordes of enemies of humanity, Van Pollux Alex became the new warden of the Cronus Expanse. He declared a relentless war against the enemies of humanity, be them Xenos, servants of chaos, or heretics. Nice. I picked the wrong option, and the romance ended with Cassia-chan, by the way. Despite scandalous rumors about a love affair with the Road Trader, Lady navigated Cassia continued to accompany her lover among the stars of the Expanse for a time. Their love wasn't like a candle flame, warm, tremulous, insatiable, and quickly extinguished. When Cassia took on the throne as Novator, love gave way to duty. Some praised the doomed love of her goddesses of Amasek, while others cursed and spat in disgust. Yet, even after entering an arranged dynastic marriage with my character, I suppose, passing on her precious genes. No, not with me, someone else. Cassia kept in contact with the only person she had ever loved until her dying day. That's me. Okay. Oh no, she did marry me apparently. But a non-romance ending, just a dynasty alliance ending, I suppose. Novato, Cassio, Celio, and the Euro creator Schwarzer von Valancius were joined in matrimony, securing a powerful alliance. Sadly, their countless concerns and responsibilities prevented the Starship from seeing much of one another. Although no passion or love kindled in the union, they helped one another in journeying esteem. On a journey to the rogue crater, Cassio Celio experienced the hardships and delight of the galaxy. The invaluable experience and the new knowledge helped her to finally conquer her fears and accept herself and her powers. The Lady Navigator became the Novator, tasked with addressing the consequences of Persephone's rule and the chaos that followed her experience. And she worked on uniting the feuding branches of the house. The Starway Atlas, which contained the memories of Persephone and Visakala, having lost its power. House Persephone Navigator once again had to rely on skill alone in the depths of the Immaterium. Many lost their lives, but those who survived the crisis became hardened veterans and pillars of the house. Most of these fortunate souls were young and brave. Too few among them were old and wise. Idira Tilas, that's your waifu. I told her to give up the powers of the warp or something, I think, because it was driving her crazy. Idira Tilas lived several more years after the Rogue Trader's grand campaign of Pitaf. Despite her short life, she left behind the many legends and tales of her adventures in Lord Captain's presence, and of the terrible warp phenomena that she manifested. Fuck that, man. Wild mage, man. At a time when Idira Tlas was preparing to accept her fate, she found guidance where she least expected it, in the wisdom of the Bloodspoon web. The words of Vizier Kibilla, who had to know death better than any mortal soul, helped Idira look to a future not to be read without fear. For many years afterwards, they just became friends, I suppose. Having revealed himself as the Messiah of discontinuing, Pascal Hanuman caused great turmoil. He did not burden himself with leadership of the fleet, he just took one combat squadron and retreated to his flock, remote sectors with contemplation. Decades later, his ship was spotted among the heretics of the Cauldron, a sector touched by corruption. The attack crews revered the Omnissiah, but his image was haunting. No one had dared to pick the Deus mechanics he just managed before, adorned with sinister, flesh-embedded lumens in golden mechana, and crowned with clawed wings. The Omnissiah chose a grim and belligerent likeness in which to appear before his unrighteous Messiah. Alright, your elite Lenevis lost faith in her king, who had followed the blind fasters like obedient cattle. She accompanied the road trader for a time, among the monkey, the humans, I suppose, only made her feel more alone, revealing to her that humans were as bereft of strong spirit and well as a Syrian. She disappeared and reappeared again in the Expanse as the leader of a fleet of Aldari Corsairs, fearsome in battle and well-versed in the tactics of the Imperium. Ah well, those bound to happen. I probably should have put your lead down. That was the only roleplay choice I disagreed with because she was solo carrying it. She was, till the end, extremely OP. After becoming marshal several years later, Solomon and Puppet came to reform the laws of the Expanse, seeking to imbue them in the spirit of justice. His approach led to a lot of several-fold increase in the workload for the Adeptus Arbites. Solomon's solution was to assemble so-called Lex Imperalis militia, which recruited the only most honorable subjects. This in turn resulted in a conflict between the original Arbites and the Marshal. Abelard was here and Solomon spent most of the infreeting meetings paying riverside. Okay. The big influence, really. Duty demanded Magus, Harman, and Marshall and her pathways. Pascal made a few final modifications to Glader's design, increasing the Cybermastiff service life several-fold. And the companionship of Glader helped him, I suppose. After witnessing the deeds of Marshall and Fabrizier Kibilla asked the cards about his fate. The very next year, Spinner was assigned to him, tasked solely with protecting Solomon from any and all assassination attempts. These were not long in coming, and the Spinner's blade soon tasted the blood of heretics. For his part, the Marshal, after accidentally discovering he had an invisible protector, had the Spinner arrested and executed for multiple counts of murder. Goddamn Solomon, dude. That was fucking weird. I suppose that's the RBGs. He wanted the Bloodspin web gone anyways. It is what it is, I suppose. After burying his brothers, Alfar felt the weight of exhaustion and loss on his shoulders. His loyalty to the Allfather was strong, but his heart had suffered. He continued the saga of his pact alone. Hundreds of legends of myriad worlds are told of the lone wolf. Covering his armor with a grey cloak, he would appear and vanish again, leaving only the corpses of the unrighteous behind. Stories were crafted about the mysterious avenger, and hundreds of young heroes, wolflings, began to follow him. Alfar did not call on them. He did not remember their names and did not mourn them. He longed only for an honorable death. He always survived. Blessed Sister Argenta spent many cycles looking for Alpha to try and save him from despair. When she caught him on a bloody path lit with the bodies of the enemies of humanity, she begged Alpha to become a paladin of the Order of the One Star, promising hope and companionship. But he did not heed the good words. Torbeldan had led his clan, exterminating evil in the Expanse. And when he failed, they returned home. So he led the pack into the maw. Well, such was the echo and deeds of the rogue trader. Of House Von Valencia's deeds that transformed Chronic Spence and prevented for events even darker and more violent, but these are the events of a different story. This one has come to an end. Nice, dude. Speed this up. It's a pretty good game. Act 2 was quite long though, because I think I spent my time exploring everything when I really should have left the exploration for later. So it's partly on me, I suppose. God damn, that's a lot of patrons, I suppose. Yeah, dude. It's GG, man. It is GG. Oh well. More speed up more. Pretty good. Come on, man. Almost at the end now. Dark Heresy Alpha now. I'll just play the full game, dude. $40? That's pretty good. Beta access now. Wait for full release. All cat games take time to get fixed anyways. At launch apparently it was quite buggy in the later acts. Your duty is to investigate heresy deep in the Calexis sector. Calexis sector is the sector right next to the Corona's Expanse, where a lot of exploration the Corona's Expanse took place from. Alright. I don't know, I'll write a quick review. I don't think I remember much to write a full review. Like, I don't know, you start a really good CRPG. Allcat excels at selling the power fantasy, both in terms of roleplay and gameplay. Roleplay presence and gameplay strength? No. Gameplay execution? Yeah. That's a bad sentence, who cares, man? A really good CRPG. Allcat has once again proven they excel at selling the power fantasy. I think a 40k game can be a bit in depth when it goes into workings of the universe. This can be a little confusing for relative beginners like myself, but I'm sure it's a good for long-term 40k fans. I'm sure. I don't know if that's a criticism. Be a bit confusing at the start. Oh, thank you. Yeah. A CRPG then as well. I'll probably won't play another CRPG for a few months now, because I've been going quite hard on them with Pathfinder in this game. But it was pretty solid. Hmm. Right, let's see. I'll edit it as I go. A really good CRPG, Owlcat has once again proven they excel at selling the power fantasy, both in terms of, I don't know, I'll just add this, fuck it, both in terms of roleplay presence and gameplay execution. In terms of being a 40k game, it is in depth when it goes into the workings of the universe, which can be a bit confusing at times. However, I'm sure it is a great boon for long-term 40k fans, plus I'm sure the knowledge gained here will help me appreciate 40k endeavors quite a bit. I would recommend complete beginners at least watch a few videos, maybe play Space Marine war games as I did. Those experiences helped a lot. And appreciating what I could understand. Alright, let's see. In terms of being a 40 game, it is in depth when it goes into the workings of the universe, which can be a bit confusing at times. However, I'm sure it is. Sure. It's great. It's great for long term 40k fans, for hardcore 40k fans, I suppose. Plus, I'm sure the knowledge gained here will help me appreciate future 40k endeavors quite a bit. I would recommend complete beginners at least watch a few videos and maybe play the Space Marine Dawn of War games as I did. Those experiences helped a lot in appreciating what I could understand. The plot and the characters are quite well done. As mentioned above, the roleplay decisions you get to make as the head of the dynasty feels amazing and is one of its biggest strengths. The DLC companions were quite good as well and were integrated well into the main campaign. Though I think the Lex Imperialis was a bit inconsistent at the start, whereas Blessings of the Void added a lot to the experience of being in a massive void ship with its many additions. That is a DLC, right? Fuck, I don't know. Blessings of the Void? Fuck, I don't know. Void Shadows. Fuck. Wrong name. uh, Gameplay wise, a great execution of tactical combat. I played on hard, second hardest difficulty, and generally thought it was pretty easy. Only 5, 6 fights, maybe yeah, 6-7 maybe. 6-7 fights across the game had me try them again, which is as it should be with boss fights. But most of those challenges were early on in the experience with lower level bosses. Part of it being easy is due to how part of it being this way is due to how easy it is to make OP characters. The class building choices feel great, as was the case in Pathfinder games as well. Though I do think they can work on balancing the harder difficulties to be a bit more challenging. Going in completely blind for this one, I was able to make, with some retraining, OP carries. I would recommend the RPG players to play on the hardest. Difficulty. I do think Act 2 was a bit too long, as it lets you fully explore the map. However, part of it could be on me, as I only got to grips with the navigator points utilization towards the end. Here as well, here I'd recommend is mix up full map exploration between chapters 4. The presentation here is excellent. The UI design, the artwork on the storybook sections, the details in the world are great and do an excellent job of representing the feeling of the universe. The music as well is insanely good, perfect for that grimdark feel. Overall, would recommend to the fans of the universe, and will definitely be playing Dark Heresy when it's out unstable. I don't know what else you criticize, I suppose. I don't want it to sound like I'm making it sound like the best game ever, which it's not. But it was pretty solid. A really solid CRPG. Okay, a really solid CRPG. Owlcat has once again proven they excel at selling the power of fantasy, both in terms of roleplay presence and gameplay execution. In terms of being a 40 gig game, it is in depth when it goes into the workings of the universe, which can be a bit confusing at times for new players. However, I'm sure it's great for hardcore 40k fans. Plus, I'm sure the knowledge gained here will help me appreciate future 40k endeavors as well, quite a bit. Future 40k endeavors as well. I would recommend complete beginners at least watch a few videos and maybe play the Space Marine / Dawn of War games as I did. Those experiences helped a lot in appreciating what I could understand. The plot and characters are quite well done. As mentioned above, the roleplay decisions are quite well done. Were satisfyingly executed. As mentioned above, the roleplay decisions you get to make as the head of the dynasty feels amazing and is one of its biggest strengths. A bit The DLC companions were quite good as well and were integrated well into the main campaign, though I think Lex Imperialis was a bit inconsistent at the start, whereas Void Shadows added a lot to the experience of being in a massive void ship with its many additions. Gameplay wise, a great execution of tactical combat. I played on hard, second hardest difficulty, and generally thought it was pretty easy. Only 6-7 fights across the game had me try them again, which is as it should be with boss fights. Plus, most of the challenges were early on in the experience with lower level classes. Part of it being this way is due to how easy it is to make OP characters. The class building choices feel great, as was the case in Pathfinder games as well. Though I do think they can work on balancing the hard difficulties to be a bit more challenging. Going in completely blind for this one, I was able to make, with some retraining, OP carries in Yolate, Argenta, and the Chapter 3 companion. I would recommend broken carries, I suppose. I would recommend CRPG players to experienced CRPG players to play on the hardest available difficulty. I do think Act 2 was a bit too long as it lets you fully explore the map. However, part of it could be on me as I only got to grips with the navigator points utilization towards the end. Here, I would recommend players mix up the full map exploration between chapters 2 and 4. The presentation here is excellent. The UI design, the artwork on the storybook sections, the details in the world are great and do an excellent job at representing the feeling of the universe. The music as well is insanely good, perfect for that grimdark feel. Overall, I would recommend it to fans of the universe, and will definitely be playing Dark Heresy when it's out and stable. Alright, fair enough. Well, send it.